It's your boy CJ, and you watching Stay on TV.
Mighty ninja. In the city, made a gleed ya. Felt the vibe, I had a seizure. In a week, I'm about to need you.
My name is Claude Desir Jr., but I go by Claude or CJ. Either or is fine. My family calls me T Claude because I'm Haitian, we speak Creole. So T means little in Creole. So they call me T Claude, which means little Claude. I've been doing this since about the age of 4. I've been drawing Dragon Ball Z like when I was about 4 to 8 years old, and that's what kind of influenced me into drawing Naruto as well, other animes, um, Marvel, DC, comics, the Peanut series, all of that. Cartoon Network, just period, was a big influence on my youth artistically. I have a lot of influences ranging from my early childhood up until now, but most recently, if I was to say 2015 to present day, I'd say Brian Donnelly, Cause, Takashi Murakami, George Kondo, Kanye West, Andy Warhol. Even though like he's a 60s artist, painter, Jean-Michel Basquiat, and the list goes on. I got a lot of influences. Kim Jong-gi, a South Korean artist, he's pretty dope. So I was born in Norwalk, Connecticut, and then I moved to Stanford. I've been there since I was about 7 to 8 years old. Then we moved to Bridgeport. But I've been in Bridgeport longer, so I just usually say I'm from Bridgeport. My city inspired me. I'd say it taught me how to, it inspired me to rise above all the odds because Bridgeport is tough. It's a pretty fucked up city, but you just gotta make the best of it. Everywhere has their areas though, good and bad, but even the lessons that I picked up just by observing, um, cause it's a rugged environment. So I'd look at like what's the do's and don'ts. I take note of that. Street smarts. Um, the OGs like and old heads outside the bodegas always like kicking some type of knowledge from time to time. So I take note of that as well, and I'm forever grateful for that. 2014, my freshman year of college, I lost my grandmother, and that weighed on me a lot. And I lost people prior, but that hit different, cause when I lost my grandmother, I fell off in a way. It was my first year of college. I was away from home, and I was in a state of depression, but I kind of kept it away from the people that were around me. I did a good job with hiding that, but ways I try to ease the pain. I drink a lot. I skipped classes nearly every day. I didn't really eat all that often either. I lost like a lot of weight. I was about like 165 coming into college. I probably dropped like 20, 25 pounds, but it was tough on me when I lost her. I'd say when I came back home 2015 fall, um I it was all weighing in on me for a while. So I think it's just like one day I woke up and I took all the losses, and it fueled me in a way because I know if she was here, she would want to see me like that. So I was tired of like beating myself up about a situation I couldn't control. So finally realizing it helped me move past it in a way. The use of the number seven is often shown in my work, and it originated from 2015, back when I was with a clothing line, Seven Views, founded by Javan Parks. I'm currently still with them as a designer, but their slogan of Seven Views is understanding another's perspective, and it correlates with the spiritual meaning of seven, which is knowing nothing is exactly as it seems, and reality is often hidden behind illusions. I took that and I grew fond of it and ran with it myself and came up with VII 2 years after that. And my slogan is no eyes, basically a brief version of just saying knowing nothing is exactly as it seems and reality is often hidden behind illusions. That is a form of truth because you don't need sight to know truth. So VI is my truth. Show y'all like an artifact. Like this right here, this is like one of the first VI pieces. This is what started everything. So I take like 6 of these characters. This is Scotty right here from Seven Views. And the style I drew these in and painted them in was like cartoon realism. I did everything with like slight detail before like the no eyes things even started. Like even on the wall right here, like that's literally the same characters. This Basquiat right here, that's from this drawing. And then I got Carnell, the black figure, and Jericho as well. These are all like cartoon realism illustrations though. But I got tired of doing that though. Cause I like cartoons a lot. And realism is just boring to me. And then here's another pair of pants now. This is like when no eyes kind of started right here. This is literally kind of like the same thing I showed you, but I placed the characters in different places. I actually added characters too. This is Scotty's mouth right here. This is a self-portrait of me, a snippet. I believe this is Jericho. That's Scotty Jr. right here. Basquiat in the middle. And then Shannon, this is Scotty's wife. But I'll get more into the characters though, because I got them in my sketchbook. I'll show like the family and stuff. And then this right here, I did this coat. I did this coat in 2017. It just had the PlayStation font with the logo here, but I covered all that shit up because like I wanted like more of my clothes with more VI shit. I didn't want to step out the crib if it didn't have VI on it or VI characters. And then this character right here, this is Jericho. This is a raincoat. I did some work behind it. This is that character right here. Literally, I just took it from the drawing. I just slapped it onto the back of this and just changed the color. This up here, this is literally hieroglyphics. What I just showed you on the overalls. I got Scotty. I got Basquiat. I got Carnell. I got a self-portrait of me. MF7. And Jericho right here. And that's the whole lineup. Just like my pants. And then this eye right here. This is like the eye of truth right there. So I used to place the eye in a lot of my pieces. It's a symbol of Buddhism as well. No fear. Time. My pieces develop over time. It depends how I'm feeling mentally or physically, because it could be a piece. It'd probably take me one day to work on one thing, or I'd work on another piece. It could take me about 2 weeks or a month. Colors. I'd rather not put a label on what's being shown It's pretty much for the public to interpret themselves. But I will say how I come up with these pieces, though. I'll take a collective of artists I admire and I'll blend those styles together, and that's pretty much my style. I'll make it my own style. And I'll go back to previous work and I'll capitalize on them. And I'll just keep doing that. So eventually it turns out and to be something completely different. And that's evolution. It's all evolution with me though. I make clothes for fun, but that's like the least of my focus right now. But the way I put these designs on the clothes, I take a collective of designs in my sketchbook and I'll place them on all types of clothes, tees, crew necks, denim jeans, jackets, coats, shoes, pretty much anything. I'd custom anything. If it could get painted on, I'd paint on it for sure. Majority of my clothes are one-on-ones, but I'm gonna have a couple of drops soon. My my overall vision is in progress, but I'd say I'd have a checklist to get to that point. But artistically speaking, I'd say when you think of something in your head and you bring it to life, like on paper, whether it's on a canvas or whatever, that's an accomplishment for sure. I want to take everything I do and take it as far as it could go, as far as I can go. And I don't want to be the next anything. I want to be the first. I don't want to be remembered as, oh, that's Claude the painter, or that's Claude the illustrator, clothing designer. I want to do all mediums. I want to do toys. I want to do plush dolls, furniture, architecture, murals,